Hi class, it's Miss Lee. Today I'm going to read a book called My Language, Your Language. Let's begin. What an interesting, colorful book cover. Let's look at what these girls are saying. Here it says hola. That means hello, hi in Spanish. Here it says Niu Zhong. It's a language called Hmong. Hmong is an ethnic group that are spread throughout different southeastern part of Asia. They mostly live in southeastern China, Vietnam, and Laos. Here, this girl is saying hello. All right. Now let's begin reading the book. My Language, Your Language, written by Lisa Bullard and illustrated by Paula Becker. Chapter 1. A New Classmate. Me llamo Romelli. Do you know what that means? I'm saying my name is Romelli in Spanish. Camilla taught me how to say that. She's new at my school. We speak English in our classroom, but Camilla tells me she speaks Spanish with her family. I'm going to read you what it says on the bottom right-hand corner. English and Spanish are two of the most spoken languages in the world. What language or languages does your family speak? We use another language at my house too. It's called American Sign Language. My brother Theo is deaf. We talk with him using our hands, bodies, and faces. That's called signing. I show Camilla how to sign. She tells me it looks a little bit like dancing. She teaches me more Spanish. I tell her it sounds a little bit like singing. Chapter 2. The Language Game. I try to teach Mom my new words on the way home. My mouth likes using a new language. Mom and I decide to play a language game. We are going to look and listen for different languages all weekend. I'm excited to share them with Camilla on Monday. Many kids learn a new language in school. What language would you like to learn? Oh, and Miss Lee forgot to read this bubble. It says casa, pájaro. What is pájaro? Can you teach Miss Lee? Can anybody teach Miss Lee, please? Mom points to a sign. Language is all around us, she says. Many place names in the United States come from American Indian languages. Like here, the sign says Minnehana Avenue. Okay. Minnesota too? I ask. That's where we live. Yup, says Mom. It's based on the Dakota language. She says Dakota is one of many American Indian languages. Minnesota. And guess what, class? Hackensack also comes from an American Native Indian language. Hackensack. That night, Mom shows me her bottle of fancy shampoo. It has words in English, Spanish, and French. Mom learned French in school. She reads those sentences to me. Should we wash your hair in 3 different languages? Asks Mom. Oh, let's try this one. It says shampoo, shampooing, Champa? Oh, if I did that wrong, please correct me. Teach Miss Lee how to read Spanish. And this bottle is for hair, cheveux, and pelo. The French word for hair is cheveux. Chapter 3, Languages from Far Away. Theo and I meet a new family at the park on Saturday. The kids talk to us in English, but they talk to their parents in a different language. Mom tells me it's a language from Asia called Hmong. There are thousands of different languages in the world. What language do you hear in your neighborhood or school? Ah, hey class, this picture reminds me of me when Mrs. Lee was little and young like you. So, I have an older brother, and my older brother and I speak mostly in English. But when I speak to my mother and father, I speak to them in Korean, and same for my grandparents or grandparents, because my grandfather and grandmother on both sides they passed away. And in school, I learned Japanese, so I speak Korean, Japanese, and English. Oh, and I must confess, I studied French too, but I am awfully bad at it. So let's move on. On Sunday, we go to my favorite market. It has food from around the world. We meet mom's friend, Marian. She's from an African country called Somalia. Marian speaks 3 languages. She knows Somali and English, and she says her prayers in Arabic. That's part of following the religion of Islam, says Marian. The Arabic word for prayer is salat. Right here, salat means prayer. Marian tells me that Arabic letters look different from the alphabet I know. She shows me some Arabic on a package. I like how the writing swoops and swirls. Look how cool it looks. Theo and I look for other languages on packages. We find Norwegian cookies. We find Mexican candy with Spanish names. We also find out that treats taste good in any language. I agree with that. Right here on the bottom right hand corner, it says a word for cookie in Norwegian is kjek. Oh no, I gotta ask Ivar. My old neighbor is from Norway and he's not right now available, but I am going to ask Ivar to help me learn how to say cookie in Norwegian. Okay, let's move on. Chapter 4, a really important sign. On Monday, I'm so excited for school. I have so many new languages to share with Camilla. Friend, amigo. But mostly, I want to share one really important thing. I need to teach her the sign for friend.